Hello. Hi. So I basically just totally gave up, and this stream is happening the YouTube webcam thing where like you basically I'm just giving Google all of the raw data and they're the ones doing all of the interpreting. So I hope that this works and sounds okay. Um but yes, hi, hello. We are. Let's tilt this down. Is everything working? Is everything going okay? I'm like putting my mouth a little bit closer to the mic than I normally do, just because I'm sure the audio quality is getting compressed like there is no tomorrow. So, might as well do that. Is it working? Is everything okay? Because on my screen, it looks incredibly choppy. And I'm just desperately hoping that that's not, in fact, the real situation. My computer lately has been really weird. Like my video is quite choppy. I don't know what to say. I'm not even doing this. It's Google doing it. I'm just doing like the go live now from YouTube. I don't understand why. What is wrong? I must have something wrong on my computer, but for the life of me, I cannot figure out what it is. I don't understand. Do a hard fact. I'm tempted to. Like I've done all of the hard resets that I can possibly think of, short of uninstalling my operating system and reinstalling it, which at this point I'm quite tempted to, because I was trying to edit today and it was ridiculously slow. And then I'd zoom in a bit and it'd take 5 to 10 seconds to generate the waveforms again. So it'd be like, let me get close. Tap. Zoom in, tap to zoom in again. Tap to zoom in again. Tap to zoom in one more time. Then double click to open up the audio editor. Now apply a little bit of a crossfade effect. Now zoom out. Now zoom out again. Now zoom out again. And finally, one more time. Cool. Now just repeat that for every single video clip in this super long, and you have an hour's worth of footage that you need to chop down into 10 minutes. That's so that it take. Okay. Also, okay, I have actually a couple stories to tell you. So I don't understand why it's super choppy. Okay, I have a couple of stories to tell you. Number one, what I was editing all day today was the family reunion in June, but then I've had a lot of VidCon and Nashville and a whole bunch of traveling stuff. So I haven't had the hard drive that I had all of the family camera footage on. That was just sitting here in LA. So I finally have gotten the chance to sit down and re-edit it, and I'm working on it. I did 2 vlogs, and I'm just waiting now to I'm debating no. It's going to take me a while to upload, because I have a 16 gigabyte file that I've been trying to upload for the past 2 days, and it's at 48% right now. It's a big file. Well, it's 16 gigs. Our Wi-Fi also has been really slow. Everything has been really slow lately, and I don't understand what's going on. All the files from the Yeah. Okay. All hard I might do a full. I was definitely gonna uninstall and then reinstall Final Cut. I'm definitely gonna do that, because this is not normal for a MacBook Pro to not be able to handle footage from this little camera. There's something wrong. There's definitely something wrong, and I don't understand what it is. So I'm going to uninstall and reinstall Final Cut, and if that doesn't work, then I might just say screw it and hard factory reset on my computer. It's I have plenty of free space. Like I have gone through and cleared up like 100 gigs on my internal memory, and then I tried to edit everything just off the internal memory, not even on an external hard drive, like pure computer, and it's still ridiculously slow. Anyway, but that's not the main story because something happened today. Oh boy, that something was we almost caught our house on fire. Uh so the original plan was it's Labor Day, right? So what do? You grill up some chicken and like have, eat outside, which we was difficult because it's insanely hot outside, but we were like dedicated. We were going to do it, okay? So we well, okay, I wasn't there, but if I understand correctly, there was some kind of like grease fire all of a sudden. So I'm here editing away happily, and suddenly I hear my grandmother yell from the backyard, like, "Help, help, get the fire extinguisher." What? So I bolt off of my desk and run over to there just in time to hear her say, like, the fire extinguisher is underneath the sink. So me and my aunt freak out and we rush to the kitchen sink, throw open the doors like we're not like moving stuff, we're like shoving stuff out of the way, trying to get to the fire extinguisher that like we can't seem to find. Like full on like just throwing stuff on the kitchen floor. We don't care because there's a fire. And we can't find it there. So I run into the bathroom under that sink. Maybe she meant that sink. And I cannot find this fire extinguisher. And these flames, I caught a little glimpse. These flames are huge. They're huge. And our grill was literally right next to the house. So, holy cow, our wall and our roof is about to catch on fire. Thankfully, my grandmother like pulled it away from the house as soon as it all started, which I didn't see that, but apparently that happened. But I'm freaking out because I can't find this fire extinguisher. It's not under the sink. It's not under any sink in the house. So I run out there again to tell her and discover she already put it out because apparently this was not the first time that this has happened. And last time that there was a big fire like this, she was like, "Oh, when you put the fire extinguisher under the sink, it takes too long to run to the sink and grab it and bring it back. So I'm just going to put the fire extinguisher right here outside, right next to the grill." So right after she told us like it's under the sink, she realized where it actually was and like put the fire out immediately, which was smart. But that was really scary. So that was how my day went. We just had Popeyes. We just had Popeyes for dinner. We gave up. And I've also been like, okay, so that was my day. And I also mentioned like doing a lot of editing. Also, what I've been doing is binging on old like 2014, 2015 Dodie Clark, because she's very good at like, and not necessarily her music, but like the Doddle Vloggle channel where she would just like sit and talk and like about what she's thinking about. You know, it very much was that like the camera is a diary, and that's something that I want to get a lot better at. Talking to like you as naturally as I talk to one of my friends, and it's something that even after all these years later, I'm still like I think better at it, but not as good as she is. So that's something that I want to practice a little bit more. You didn't get the Popeyes chicken sandwich. We didn't, but we definitely got Popeyes chicken. So what I do is take that Popeyes chicken and then get a Chick-fil-A bun and enjoy that abomination. Oh goodness. But yes, so that has been my day. A lot of computer frustrations, a lot of scares, and a lot of calming Dodie. How about you? What else has happened in this week? Oh, I know what happened. My friend Paul threw a little like get together party kind of thing on the beach. Not really a party, just like everyone hung out. A bunch of his friends, and I thought I was gonna know like no one there. Turns out I knew a couple folks there, and that was really really cool. Um, and there were like so it was just like some of his friends he invited along, and it made my day because a couple of them actually were like, "Oh, Chris, I've seen you. Like I know you on social media," and I was like, "Oh, thank you." So, yeah, I'm really riding that high. And I also like swam in the Pacific Ocean for the first time, at least since I was like a little bit of baby. And holy cow, the waves were giant. And I'm going to be doing that a lot more. I'm going to go swimming in the ocean now every time. So I actually vlogged it. I put it and that's the vlog that's taken like 2 days to upload, and it's only at 50%, and it's only a 16 gigabyte file. So the next like family campout vlog that I still have yet to upload, that's 30 gigs. That's gonna take quite a long time. Yes, I should check the comments here. Sorry. Holy cow, I need to not hunch over so bad. I'm like yes, standing straight. The fire really puts the computer frustrations in perspective. You could have lost it all rather than taking a little while. That is very true, especially because I'm not in a position to be able to like afford if I had to repurchase all of my equipment here. Holy cow! So, if anything bad ever does happen, you're going to be getting iPhone vlogs for a little while. Pardon me. Okay. Hi, Katie, and bye, Katie. Sorry, I just realized, like, yeah, I haven't been reading the comments, and that sucks. Is there a way, pop out chat, and then increase the size so I don't need to hunch over nearly as much? Here we are. There we are. Okay, so now I can, like, casually glance over with my wonderful eyesight. I don't think my eyes are bad enough to need glasses, but I definitely have noticed that they've like gone down recently. Like right now I have my size at 250% just to be able to like read the comments from this far away. I'm also the only person in my family that doesn't need glasses, or at least hasn't yet. I don't know, maybe I should go into the optometrist sometime soon, but it just hasn't been a big enough concern where it's like merited all of the hassle or all of the cost of glasses. Like, well, I don't need them to be able to like function. So, but yes, it's been a good week. I also filmed like 3 videos this week. I guess it was last week actually. Yeah, because I did the my body is weird, the I was a stupid kid video. That was pretty fun. That was again after watching a lot of Dodie and how she like talks very naturally. I tried to kind of mesh that. I tried to like put less wackiness and more just genuineness into it. But still tried to mend it with my like editing style with like the ukulele music in the background and the cut ins. I don't know how well the mesh worked, but I also filmed one about Urban Outfitters. So that's going to be interesting. I still need to edit that one. And I also filmed yet another Hey Chris because I found myself actually enjoying Hey Chris last time when I was in North Carolina, which was bizarre because I generally like I've just kind of done it out of a sense of blah. My tongue said it didn't work. I kind of done it out of a sense of obligation, but I genuinely had a lot of fun. So that shocked me. So I filmed another one and it was really fun. Also, since when did you get yellow pillows? It's I think like last week actually. I also got new curtains. So thank you, IKEA. Chilla videos have a Messianic Mondays vibe. That was a Tone Dan channel. I guess that's true. It's also because at that time I didn't know like what I was doing and I didn't know really how to edit very well. So, and I also did a lot of talking like this. I also did this with my hands a lot. And I really kind of made my voice sound more like this. So, yeah, sorry, that was just like a blast from the past there. And I also did this with my eyebrows a lot. And I don't know why. I sounded like I was complaining all the time. And just relax, Chris. Just relax. Suddenly, his mouth and voice went out of sync on my screen. Am I out of sync? I'm sorry. I really can't control it now because I'm doing like the where like I just went on the YouTube's Go Live Now feature where they're taking care of everything. So if something's out of sync, it's not on my end anymore. It's on theirs. I just can't live stream. I guess I really just need to like, you know, buy a $4,000 exclusive streaming computer because apparently my 2015 Mac, my 2015 MacBook, can't handle streaming on YouTube. You know, a feature that my phone could handle a lot better at. So, oops. Chris should wear purple shirts more often. Ha ha! I have a few. I specifically like wore the white today though because it was so obscenely hot outside. It's been so hot this week and it's expensive to run AC, so I've just been like bearing it, you know, so not running AC in the house. And it's been just so obscenely hot. Obscenely hot. I use YouTube webcam and it works just fine, Chris. Then I don't know. I don't understand why. What is wrong? Why is this MacBook Pro having trouble using YouTube webcam? There have been times also it's had trouble using Safari, mind you, the built-in browser, having trouble like playing YouTube videos. It'll stutter and I'll like lose frames. I'm like, you're playing a YouTube video. This should be nothing. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to like see if I can just reflash it. But yes. Anywho, that's been my day. It's been quite a day. Quite a day. I've also been super sleepy, which is weird. Because I got plenty of sleep last night. But today, all day, I've just been kind of like zombie-esque. We went to IKEA again today. That was pretty fun. And I did kind of a more low-key chill vlog that you know, will be up on Patreon eventually if I can upload videos in a decent amount of time, which apparently isn't a guarantee. Because if it's taking like 2 days and it's only 50% on the first one, and I have backlog of that vlog, I have the second family campout vlog, and I have the vlog from today, then apparently it's going to be up by next week at some point when it's really not that big of a deal. And I wish it would just like go up in like 30 minutes, but no, it's going to take apparently like more than 2 days to upload one vlog. But I'm fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, I guess I really don't have any room to complain compared to Florida with Dorian. Is that how you pronounce it? The big one, the big hurricane that's coming, which is legitimately terrifying. So please, like, stay safe. And yeah, if you have to evacuate, please evacuate. If you're gonna stay, please make sure you have plenty of food and water and like backup chargers and stuff. So I'm very nervous. So yes, please stay safe. Specifically Hannah, and I know Joe Rep. I don't think he's on the stream. He's probably like preparing for the apocalypse. But I hope you guys stay safe. And anyone else who's in Florida, like, stay safe, please. Why am I 36 seconds off? Holy cow. I hope it's not that bad. Okay, sorry. I'm just trying to make sure that everything is like set up and working correctly. Joy. The Carolinas could be impacted by the coast. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's not going to be nearly as bad. So I'm sure my like Noah and Chloe will be out on the porch, like, yeah, bring it on. Or actually, to be honest, it'll probably just be a little bit of a rainstorm there. But That is what we used to do during giant like thunderstorms. We would be out on the porch and like cheer anytime there was a big lightning strike, which now that I think about it is really, really stupid. Like you should not be outside during a major thunderstorm. Like we'd watch it like hit trees and be like, yeah, yikes, yikes. So again, I was a stupid kid. I was a really stupid kid. Still, I'm a stupid adult, but I was a real stupid kid. Anyway, so I guess now is when I ask you, like, how's your week been? Anything super fun, super exciting happened? I know Amy. I don't think Amy Clegg is here. Or was it Allison? Was it Amy or Allison who just dyed her hair blue? I think it was Amy, but I'm not 100% sure. Let me check. It was Amy. Yes, congratulations to Amy. Amy is here. Wait, what? I guess I just missed her comments. I'm sorry. Oh, she is here. Hi, Amy. That's embarrassing. Haha. But yes, congratulations. That's super exciting. And yes. Now what should happen is Allison should dye her hair like Markiplier red. So you guys would be like Fire Girl and Lava Girl. Come on, how great would that be? That would be fantastic. Amy also said she found 2 turtles. Yes, that was pretty neat. That's pretty neat. How neat is that? I was quoting that. I was hanging out with a friend earlier, and she was like, "Huh, that's such a Chris-ism. That's pretty neat." I'm like, "Oh, it's. I wish I came up with that. That is definitely a reference." Which my friend Andrew, I think, was the one that showed me. That's pretty neat. The this is an aspen tree. You can tell it's an aspen because of the way it is. That video. So that is. So I'd just like to say, for the record, that's not a meism. I wish it was. I wish I was that funny. But no, that's definitely just a reference. Also, Susan just texted and said she can't join the stream. So, do you mind if we take a selfie to send with her? Wait, flip the camera around. Here we go. Smile. And I'll say, like, it's all good. Everyone says, hey. This look good. Yay. There we are. Aw. Dude, your aloe vera plant looks so sad. I know. I've been watering it. It's been getting plenty of water. I don't know what happened. I guess being gone for 3 weeks without, like, I'm assuming it wasn't watered. Because I forgot to ask my grandma to do that. And she might have forgotten. I don't know. I'm assuming just because of its condition. But yeah, I know. I don't want it to die. I like that aloe vera plant. Susan lost her sea necklace. Yeah, she actually just bought a new one. So it's in the mail now. But yeah. Who wants Susan to go to BlimeyCon 2020? Me. And I'm sure everyone else. Holy crap. Susan replied with this. Apparently she's like just making dinner and cutting some vegetables, but yes, Susan says hi. Yikes. That's a hard yikes from me. I'll reply with, that's a knife selfie. Yes, in fact, Chris, I'll copy your thing. Can I steal your joke? Yes. Or no, I won't steal it. I'll just quote you. Looking sharp, Chris M. There we are. There you go, Chris. I just texted her and quoted you. So, yay. Okay, Hannah, I will I'll send you that. Yo, Joe, please don't die in the hurricane. Please be safe. Holy cow. Like, yeah. Thanks. Yes, please do your best not to die. It's good. All the Floridian folks, take care, please. And yes, oh, Susan responded. She said lol. Worst case scenario, I'll lose power for a week. Yeah, that will stink. Holy cow. Do you have like a backup, power banks or something, or like a generator or some way to get power? Because that's a very scary thought, to be honest. I don't know. I'm like paranoid about losing power. I have like so many phone power banks just hiding in my closet because I'm scared of losing power. So I calculated it. I could legit go for a month, just like charge my phone for a month based on the power banks. So, yeah. Of course, that's assuming that they'd all be at 100% charge immediately. I have 2 power banks and we have a generator for a fridge. Okay, that's good. That's really good. A month, yes. Okay, I have 3 that can power my phone for 10 days. So that's like 30 days right there. And then I have 1 that can charge it for 2 days. So that leaves 4 days. And I have like 4 other power banks, like small power banks, like one-time charge power banks laying around. So I could legit do it for 4 weeks. Yeah. Would you be able to eat for a month? Priorities, okay? Priorities. Have I shown you my power banks? Can I like do a haul? Is that okay? Because I think that'd be kind of funny. Or let me see if I can find them in time. Because I took them out from their normal spot for all the traveling I did. And that means, of course, now they might still be packed away. Yep, they are all packed away. Great. And that would be a huge hassle to get them out, so never mind. Oh, here's one of them. Check out this bad boy. Look at this thick, chunky lad. Put your hand behind him like a makeup haul. Woo. Wait, there we are. How long do they hold their charge? I mean, this one's still at 100%, and it's been a while. So as you can see, it has like 2 USBs and a USB-C. And then on the other side, it has this. And so I usually only bring this when I'm like out and about and I need to charge up my laptop. If I know I'm going to be like at a Starbucks for a couple hours and there's no guarantee of an outlet, then I'll just bring this and plug it in. It only gives me like half a charge, but that could be like another, 30 minutes or up to an hour, depending on how, like, what I'm doing on my laptop. So, yes. It is a chunky boy. I think it's like, because it provides 85 watts. What is this? 23,200 milliamp hours, which is pretty good. So, that's the thick boy. And then, I think I know where my other one is. Is it in here? No, it's not. Oh, I know where it is. I keep it on my bedside drawer, just in case something happens and I need to evacuate immediately. This is my favorite power bank. Wrote my name on it. Because this bad boy is 25,000 milliamp hours. So this can definitely last for like a week at least. And in case I like lose power and can't recharge this boy. Yeah, you know it. So this is my like camping must bring, because there was one time I went camping without any power and that sucked. And my grandmother recently when I was in Nashville, my grandma actually went camping and she went like full on, not RV camping, but like tent camping and loved it. But there was no power, obviously. So and the reason I have these is not just like, oh, but Chris, if you're out in the woods, you won't be able to use your phone. So why even bring a charger? That's true. But my phone isn't the only thing I can charge with these. All of my camera batteries charge via USB-C. So that's what I'm thinking is I'll be able to, at night plug in my DSLR batteries. And then in the morning, they're fresh and charged and ready to vlog a whole new day. Okay, sorry. That was the nerdiest stream indeed. Oh, Katie's back! Yay! Welcome back, Katie. You just missed a really boring talkingness. And somewhere I have like a third power bank, not this one, but it's a wireless charger too. So it's really good when traveling and you're like, oh, so you can plug in the power bank to the wall and use it just like a wireless charging pad for and you're in the hotel and it's like, oh, end of the day, bloom. And it'll like charge while plugged in. It'll act like a charging pad. But then in the morning, you grab your freshly charged phone and unhook, and you also have a freshly charged power bank. So it's a win-win, and it's great for traveling like that, especially because I'm always paranoid when I'm out and about, like traveling somewhere, because I use my phone so much for like Uber or directions or all of that. If this thing dies, I am screwed. So I'm always paranoid, like, what if something like happens to the little charging port and a plug-in doesn't work? So I love to, whenever I go traveling, I have to have a wireless charger with me, because it's like there's nothing that can get lodged in there and mess with the charging. I guess I've also just had so many cables die on me. So yes, I always have, literally, I'm going to show you one more thing. I got a whole system here. Anytime I'm going anywhere, whether that be on a trip or literally just hanging out with a friend during the day that I might have to crash at their place overnight, I just grab this. This bag has every single charger I could possibly need. So it's never, because I've had one too many situations where I'm like, oh, I'll just crash at your place. Crap, I don't have a phone charger and they don't have a phone charger. And I wake up in the morning and my phone is totally dead or my camera batteries are dead. And I hate that. So the first thing in here is obviously a DSLR USB charger. And then all of the various cables. Got watch charger, got a phone charger, got a backup. This is at least my dad called a squid. So it has like all these different USB ends. Got a USB-C cable, got a USB mini cable, got a USB-A cable, got a USB 3 cable in case I need to plug in like a hard drive. And then, so I have this phone cable, I have this as a backup, but in case neither of those work, I have a wireless charging pad in here. And then, in case for some reason the SD card slot on my laptop stops working, I have an SD card reader in here. And then I finally have a backup SD card in there that sometimes, like, the only problem with it used to be my main until I was actually filming the video with Ryan where we made the Only One Night song, and the case started to split a little bit. I was like, oh shoot, I better retire this and keep it only for emergencies. But there's always like a risk that that card could break. But I always have it on hand just as like a failsafe. So anytime I have this with me, along with one of these, I know I'm good. I am totally good. I'm self-sufficient on chargers. I don't need to plug anything in when I'm at someone's house. I don't need to like look for an outlet. I'm totally self-sustained. Whew. So that was my whole nerd out there. Apologies. But also, I'm not apologetic. It was glitching. I'm sorry. I don't understand. I don't know. And it drives me nuts. It drives me crazy. But, so yes, once again, new vlogs coming soon on the third channel. Not on the, not on the Chris Howard Vlogs channel. These are like super low key, just with like this camera. But yeah, although I'm going to, I think I'm gonna like release them first on Patreon, and then like a day later, or maybe 2 days later, or maybe a week later. I don't know exactly. Um, like release them. So does that sound good? Because I actually already like I vlogged when I came home from North Carolina to here to LA, and I posted that on Patreon and I haven't posted on the like publicly because I want to get caught up family campout vlogs. So you go on the channel and you can like view those in sequential order, and it's not like random Chris comes, it's like, oh, family campout, oh, family campout day 2, oh, flying from North Carolina to LA. Family camp out day 3, family camp out day 4. I don't want that like random intrusion. So I'm waiting to release that. But frantically trying to figure out what channel is the third channel. It's like very small. It's also called Chris Howard because I like just haven't, or I don't think I'm actually eligible for a new URL now that I think about it. You have to be more specific. You have a million channels. Okay. Let me see actually if I can post the link in this chat thing, because that might work. I don't know. Oh my gosh, it's so hot in this room. I need to open my window because I've had to have them shut all day because it's 1.5 million degrees outside. And unfortunately, with this like setup, I can't screen share, so I can't show you what I'm seeing. But I'm just like going to the YouTube channel now to try and get the URL. I think this is it. So yes, it's been like 2 months since the last vlog. And I'm sorry, and I'm working on it. I'm editing and I'm uploading. The upload is the bottleneck. The upload is such a bottleneck. It's such a bottleneck. It's like, oh, I'll finish editing multiple vlogs, and then I have to wait days and days and days and days for them to upload. Buy a fan to combat the heat. I do have fans. I just have to keep them off when I'm doing something like this, or else it'll sound like I have a fan right here on my desk. But can you hear that? Is it like blowing on the mic? I don't know if I'm exactly angling it right, but it will blow on the mic. So, but yes, I have that fan going. I normally have my big room fan going. I need another a fan that just like stands up. That would be really nice. I need to get one of those. I just haven't yet. You couldn't hear the fan? I could have had this fan rolling the entire time. It would have been fine. So yes, I've had to, invest in this little like tabletop fan. And by invest, I mean it's pretty old. I've had it for a while. It was just sitting in our garage and I didn't realize it. And so I stumbled across it and was like, oh my gosh, I could totally use that. But it's definitely old, so I can like barely feel it, but it makes just enough of a difference. Just enough. Buy a box fan. Yeah, we did. We just use it for the living room and all the other, like the rest of the house. So I guess I do need to just get my own. I just don't know where I keep it. I'm so out of space in this room. I like go to IKEA and I'm like, oh, I want to do all these things, but there's no space. And I'm thinking of replacing this table thing with a bunch of drawers. What's that called? A desk with the drawers. What's that called? There's a word for that, and I can't think of it right now. Holy cow. You know what I'm talking about? Not an armoire. A dresser. Thank you. Yes. I'm going to put 2 dressers here. Replace these things so I can actually have, shelves and have some, or drawers and have some storage space. Because that would be fantastic. That would be very nice. Oh, goodness. You are wannabe interior. I wish I had taste. Yes, this is all just like IKEA and a very strong white aesthetic. We actually got a comforter cover thing, which I'm super excited to put on because right now this is a beast to wash. So I don't wash it nearly as often as I should, Like I try and wash my sheets and my pillowcases at least once or twice a week because apparently that's what you're supposed to do. But this big boy, it's like months in between because it takes like 3 cycles in the dryer. It takes an entire day basically to dry in the dryer. And like, we can't hold up laundry an entire day. You know, we got loads to do, literally. So hopefully this will allow me to just like take this off and wash this. Oh, it's beautiful. I don't know how to put this. Oh, it comes with pillowcases. Oh, that's nice. I didn't know that. Neat. That's pretty neat. How neat is that? Oh, is this big enough? Uh-oh. Hold on. I hope this is big enough, or else we're gonna need to have another run to IKEA. Because this is a freaking huge comforter. Oh, okay. I think it will be big enough, actually. Now, how do you do this? Do you literally just, like, slip? How do you do this? How do you put the comforter inside of this? Because I don't see a... Oh, there's buttons. That's cool. Wait. What? The buttons stop. Okay, I really should wait to do this till off the stream. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I'll figure that out. Sorry. Anyway, so eventually, yes, my bed will look like super, super white like that. Not just the comforter texture, but like plain, just white. Anywho, sorry, I got very distracted there. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. It's so hot in this room. I am like sweating. Did I tell you, I updated my profile photo on Twitter. I don't know if I mentioned that last week. But when I was taking those photos, what you can't see is my back was like dripping sweat. Literally dripping sweat. It was so hot in those photos. You can kind of tell my hair is a bit of a mess. It was just so bad. And also in the photo, I'm wearing like this white t-shirt, which I don't think I have any more of. I think I outgrew them all. So I literally wore a long sleeve white Henley, which is like those shirts with like the button up here. You like button and leave like the second or first one unbuttoned. And I'm just wearing that backwards. So I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt and a jacket in this like 90-degree heat indoors. I'm dying. And I know you're like, oh, 90 degrees, that's nothing. Yes, because you're inside an AC. If you have to live, like, when it's 90 degrees, if you're forced to, like, be outside, it's hot. So, we do not stand summer. We do not stand. Summer can leave. I'm ready for comfortable weather. Amen. Honestly, I am ready for jackets and hoodies. Pumpkin spice lattes are back. I've lit candles. I am ready. I am ready for fall. Now I just wait. You really got to do that much to get the shot. Just dying. So yes, that's when that's a fun little factoid. Is there no way I can like screen share with this the YouTube webcam thing? Really? There's no way? Sucks. I wish I could. I would love to like show you some of the photos from this week, like at the beach. But I guess I can like hold my phone up. I don't know. We went to the beach. That was my friend Paul. He's the one that like put it all together. That was a selfie. And yeah, I went in the water that was taken with a GoPro, don't worry. But that was pretty fun. And then it's like our group photo. it was such a good day. Oh my gosh, it was nice to just like chill and relax. There was another Chris there. So here's a photo of all of us together. So that's me, um, the kid in the center. That was the other Chris. There's Paul with the goggles on the right, and then Rod from he's a musician from the channel RKVC on the left. Who they actually just did like something with the Super Carlin Brothers, like their new theme song music or something. So that's pretty neat. And yeah, and then later on in the evening, Josie actually swung by and joined us. Josie and her roommate. So yeah, it was a fun day on the beach. Just a lot of good times, good memes, good memes. I wish I could like show you these actual photos, but apparently I can't. Here's a fun selfie of us on the water right as a giant wave hit. Lovely, 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 lovely. And yeah, that's all really my good photos. I have a whole bunch of just like, hey, look, it's me by the lifeguard station. I actually think I sent that to Josie because she was like, I'm gonna swing by. Where are you guys? So I was saying like number 55, because that like all the lifeguard stations are numbered. So that's kind of how you figure out where someone is on the beach. Is like, what number are you at? 32, 26, 55. But we were at Dockweiler Beach, which is directly across from LAX. Directly across. Let me show you something here, right? Let me make sure I don't show my address. Okay. So this is the beach in LA, right? You see LAX, the big airport right there? You see the little in between, the little beach right there in between the ocean and the airport? That was where we were. So there were airplanes going right over our head constantly. And it was really cool. It was so loud though. But we do not speak of LAX. Oh, LAX. It's quite the airport. Either everything is super smooth or it's super not, and there's no in between. Thankfully, the last few times have been super smooth. But I love to go to the beach concert because that's one of the few reasons to go on a beach at night. Dude, yes, because the reason we were there at that particular beach is because they happen to have like fire pits on the beach. So we just like, I think I got there at like 11 and stayed till 10 p.m. So I spent 11 hours on the beach with plenty of sunblock. That's why I'm not beet red right now or peeling. Excuse me. Wear sunblock, kiddos. But yeah, it was super, super, super fun. Hop at the plane at LAX with my dream and my cardigan. Oh, you better believe that song was sung there. Welcome to the land of fame excess. Oh, am I gonna fit in? Woo! But yes, it was a lot of fun. And so I would definitely recommend. I mean, I'm such a beach boy, but like also getting in the water, huge. I'm used to Atlantic sea waves that are like a couple feet at the most. These were taller than I am. And they're just like, oh boy, it's intimidating, but also super exciting. Oh, it's such a rush. Ah, it's so fun to be out in the waves and try and go like body surfing on these giant, massive waves that are taller than you are. So, yes, that was the fun, the big fun. Do you guys even know it's Keanu Reeves' 55th birthday? Yes, yes, it's exciting, and I'm sure the internet has given him quite a good birthday. So yeah, that's been my week. It's been super like awesome, super fun, super just great. This extroverted heart is so happy. I got to meet like a few people that are super cool. Some of the people that like, you ever like you're on social media and you see one of your friends responding to someone else, like one of their friends, and you scroll through their timeline, you're like, this person is really cool. I want to get to know you. I want to be your friend, but I don't want to just like follow you on all social medias. I want to like meet you in person first, but it never quite aligns. So that was me with some of the folks at that party. But then finally at like the beach, it finally worked and we actually crossed paths IRL and got along really well. So yes, now it's not weird that I follow you on all social media. Anywho, today's also the 5th anniversary of the I Had to Do It to Him. Really? It's truly a blessed day today. So yeah, it's been good. It's been a good day. When Chris still doesn't what? When Chris still doesn't what? I'm sorry, guys, I didn't see the context for that. Wait, Cassidy, I don't follow you on Twitter? I thought I do. This has happened a few times where I see like a whole bunch of my friends were like constantly like and comment on someone's account. It's so many of my friends that I see them pop up on my feed all the time, and I just like assume like, oh yes, I follow them because like I see them all of the time. Look at that. I'm sorry. I just changed that. So I'm sorry, Cassidy. I thought I was following you. I'm a good friend. Wow. Yikes. I see you on my timeline all the time. We should have done it to him at BlameyCon. Oh, yes. That needs to happen. Next year. That's going to happen. That is going to happen. Also, I'm really looking forward to the cool weather to be able to go like running again, because it's been so obscenely hot that I'm like, I feel like if I try and run, I will legitimately pass out. So, because like that happened with my mother recently, and that scared everybody in the family, that she just kind of passed out on the like hot asphalt. So, yeah, I've taken a little bit of a break from running, and I can definitely feel the effects. So she's okay. She's fine. This was like a couple months ago, or not a couple months ago, but like a month ago. But yeah, it definitely like spooked the entire family. So I like, mom's okay. She's fine. She was like, she's okay, but yeah. So we've been like, okay, no exercising when it's unbearably hot outside. And yeah, I've taken a bit of a long break from running, like a 3-month break, and it sucks. And I am so ready to get back out there, just wanting to like exercise. You're like, Chris, why don't you put a treadmill in here? I don't have the space. Like, we literally do not have the space in this place to physically fit a treadmill. Have you been up to the mountain you talk about? No, I haven't like been able to go outside really, except for the beach, but that's a little bit different. But like here, it has been so hot that I've just been like huddled away inside all day. So I haven't been up on the mountain in so long, since Chris McGowan actually came over like after VidCon. He hung out for like a day or two here at my place, and I took him up onto that mountain, and that was the last time that I've been up there, because it's just gotten so hot. I'm not sweaty right now, but I definitely feel like damp. I am the damp boy. I'm going to open the window. It's so hot out here, but now it should have cooled down out here. Okay. Hopefully that'll make a bit of a difference. We just need the hot air to push itself out through that window. Katie. You'll be like Steve Rogers in the first Avengers movie. Yes. But yeah, that's how my week's been, and I hope this next week is going to be significantly cooler. It was hot the day we went up onto the mountain. Yeah, and it's just been hotter. It's been like, yeah, so ridiculously hot that we've like, yeah, shut all of the windows and it just dealt with, like, we open up the windows at night, and so like the cool air happens and then we trap it. So in the morning we wake up super early, shut and lock all of the windows, and then go back to sleep. Um, just to, try and trap in some of the cool air. But that's what sucks when your house is built before air conditioning was a thing. I mean, we have, yes, the window ones, but they are so expensive and use so much electricity that we're trying to like use them as little as possible. There have been times when we're like, okay, this is like ridiculous. Like we need to turn it on because we're both dying of sweat. Or like if it's a day that I'm going to film, then yeah, I turn it on for like 2 or 3 hours before I actually press record. Because that's what sucks. When I record, I have to turn the AC unit and I have to turn the fan off. That's what really sucks. Because yes, that AC unit, like it pushes cool air in here, but that fan is what circulates it around. Otherwise, you get like a cool pocket. Sorry, this has just been Chris complains for an hour straight. I need to do like what it says on my light thing there and stay positive. So I changed that to say from like, hey Chris, and I like it. But yeah. Anyway, sorry for rambling for the past like hour on nothing super interesting in particular. Like I come to the stream for anything else. Well, thank you. Hey, that's the thing you always say. Roll credits. I should like, if I like, I don't plan on it. I desperately don't want to, but if for some reason I ever have to like close up my YouTube channel, then I should like make a video, entitle it just Stay Positive. Or maybe I should refilm the video, like if I have an untimely death, this will be like my last video post on YouTube, because I had one of those a long time ago, but it was years and years and years ago. So I need to like make a new one where, just like, hey, be kind to another, like love everybody, like love absolutely everyone you meet, and so yeah, I'll just call it like Stay Positive. Consistent branding right there. Oh goodness. Therapy live. Yeah, it was a therapy live stream. Wholesome things. We're very wholesome. We're very Hufflepuff this time. This is like therapy for you, except instead of giving you advice, we just roast you and make you feel worse. Yep. To be fair though, that genuinely does help me, because I don't know, I very much have a tendency to like overthink things and get anxious about stuff. And so I feel like if I do that with someone and they just like laugh and make fun of it, then that reassures me that, oh, this isn't really a big deal. This is a laughing matter. Like if I like give one of my concerns to someone and they're like, oh no, that's really serious, then that just like causes my anxiety to spike. But if they're like, and then like make a joke off of it, it's like, oh, okay, everything's fine. So like genuinely, I do really appreciate the roasts. So thank you. Oh, Susan's here. Hi. Just don't take yourself seriously. It's so much easier. That is some good life advice with Amy. Life advice with Amy. Susan, any last minute life advice you would love to give? Like no pressure or anything, but this better be good. This better be something that we're going to take to our graves, something that we're going to remember for the rest of our lives. The knife wielder has come to cut the stream short. Heyo. Also, I'm sorry. Every time I see your name, I read it as Jacobheimer, but I know it's Jake bin here. Is that German? Jach bin hier. I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce it. How do you I'm sorry. I know that's like, is that Is that racist? I'm sorry. But yeah, how can you how do you pronounce your name so I can actually read it correctly in my head and not just Jacob Hollywood? Like that song, the John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. Ja, ik bin hier. Ja, ik bin hier. Ja, ik bin hier. That's really cool. That's such a cool name. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry. I got very distracted here. Ja, ik bin hier. Okay, it means yes, I am here. Okay, is that German? It sounds German. Ja, ik bin hier. Ja, ik bin hier. Am I saying that right? Ja, ik bin hier, which is such an awesome name. So yes, anyway, thank you. Sorry. Okay, Susan, I will read your last tweet. I will read your last tweet right now. Are you ready for some life wisdom dropped on you? Susan Sansan Re. Here we go. Comparing your life with others is the thief of God's promised plans for you. Bruh. Bruh. Okay, thank you. And I think on that note, I appreciate the improved username pronunciation attempt. You are welcome. Ja, ich bin hier. Did I do it? Did I do it right? I hope I did it right. But thank you. Oh, Miranda's here. Hi. Well, how long have you been here? Yes. Okay, sorry. I really need to go now because your boy needs to use the restroom. But I know that was probably TMI. But here we are. Thanks for hanging out with me this week. Thanks for, the roasting therapy. And I'll see you next week with hopefully more stories. Again, hopefully less destructive stories. And in the meantime, remember to stay positive. Boom! Pardon me.